Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Coming out with it, it's Graham. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Shoot, quick toss to the right.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that thing.
Trying play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Snagged out of the air. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. This time it's complete.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
The Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. On the move. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick completion on the out route. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Peoples. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
Quarterback now breaking the field. They're working that left side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to throw, it's Aller. Makes the grab, it's Hudson. Oh, a lot of space. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
And the Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Run in the red zone. It's Singleton.
And a great job by the QB, find the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that, and the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the 1st down.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback moving. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out.
Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
Start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure that you get closer to the scoring range and take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D-court
throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Dropping back, it's Allard. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got an open man. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. The give from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Using his feet to buy time. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Penn State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Using his legs to buy some time. Complete to the right. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hip.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Singleton. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness.
It's a seam wide open. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The run from the shotgun. There he goes. Turning on the Jets. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Back to throw. It's Aller. Grabbed over the middle. It's Campbell. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Might be changing the route. Just going to keep it after the snap. Ball's out. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion, like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
It's a running room. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
They've got the screen set up. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for our tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been
turning it on. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. Found the matchup he wanted, one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
Try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. The kick coverage team was ready and in their lanes, and he would have been better off just to take a knee in the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Sayin. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it on the outside. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Here comes the heat. It's complete on the right side. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got enough for the first. Spaces. There he goes. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch him, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Sayin. The throw. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking to fire. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quick.
Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Snagged in the middle. It's Smith.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense, to stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
And this will throw incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He's in open space downfield. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Right on the money. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
To add another. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB.
It's caught. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They just keep firing. He unleashes a long one. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve his field position.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up
all by himself down the middle. He's loose. He's at the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And they get him down. Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half minute, they'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Or did he find a hole in that secondary? The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Wideout trying to get it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job.
Oh, they try to trick him. The holder wants to pass. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. He's going up top here late in the game. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone and time has run out. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. He'll be tackled at the 7. strong job by the coverage team. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to pass. It's Allen. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense behind the sticks, facing a second and long. They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Pena. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to...
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back.
Breaks into the clear. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow.
He's in the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Aller. He's running out of time here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, and a chance at a big man touchdown. He doesn't run out of oxygen. Touchdown, LSU. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. It's a takeaway and a touchdown, and this game is suddenly tied. What a moment in this championship game.
Yeah, just a sensational play by this defense right here. Their fingerprints are all over that, and you could see it. They weren't content with just getting a stop or getting a turnover. They wanted to score, and they did.
Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Off the play fake on first down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, what a grab! And the gain just good enough for a first down. Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Aller. Ramp down the middle. It's Pena. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Design quarterback run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. To throw, it's Aller. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Penn State. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On the ground, it's Durham. Got the 1st down and still motoring. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person is
looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the 1st half. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but a big gainer with a 42.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Durham. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. keeps it on the draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Bought some time, now lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And they're trying to punch it in here. They test the middle, but get stopped. That run goes nowhere.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back, it's Aller. Oh, he makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Singleton. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking to chuck it again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They jump on top now here in the 4th. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Bringing pressure. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Their last chance here. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And he stops short. Huge play by the defense on fourth down. They will take over protecting this lead. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Grinding away with a running game.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. A deep shot to the right. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. They're going to run it. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Tackle, but first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Nittany Lions expect to be able to run this clock out and claim the W. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Running with purpose. And now the defense able to bring him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 30 short.
And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. And the defense